Ancient Temple Horror Story. This story is about a small village in India named Tumbbad. It's believed that Tumbbad is cursed by gods and goddesses because many years ago, they built a temple to worship the devil Hastar, the firstborn of the goddess of fulfillment. The goddess of fulfillment was a symbol of countless grains and gold and the mother of 16,000 deities. Hastar was very greedy. He had taken away all the gold from the goddess of fulfillment and wanted to capture all the grain as well. But the other gods didn't let him do so and fragmented him into small pieces. The goddess of fulfillment loved her first son dearly, so she came to Hastar's rescue before he could be destroyed. But there was only one condition: that no one will ever worship him, and he will be forgotten forever. But the day the people of Tumbbad built a temple in the name of Hastar, it enraged the gods and goddesses, and their wrath came pouring down in the form of rain ever since. It's said that this made Hastar really happy, and he donated all his gold to that temple. But nobody knows exactly where the gold treasure is hidden in the temple. Many people went to the temple in search of the treasure but never returned, and therefore the temple has been closed for years. A priest named Rama worshipped Hastar out of greed and finally decided to go to that temple. That day, just like every other day, it was raining very heavily. It was dark inside the temple, and the place stank of a dead animal. He went ahead with a torchlight in his hand. Moving ahead, he stepped on a piece of bone and saw there were a whole lot of dead bodies lying around, trapped under wild bushes. He was very scared, but somehow managed the courage to keep moving forward. He suddenly heard a roar. He saw a half-human, half-wolf-like creature feeding on the flesh of a dead body. While Rama was seeing all this from a distance, a cloud of bats flew past him. He was startled and ended up falling to the ground. The creature saw him and attacked him. It grabbed Rama and dragged him to a statue of Hastar and left. When Rama got up, he was stunned. Below the statue were countless gold coins. His eyes lit up and he started filling all the gold in his bag. Suddenly, there were loud banging sounds and the entire temple started shaking. When Rama looked around, he saw an army of skeletons approaching him aggressively with torches in their hands. Rama was scared out of his wits, and he left all the gold and just ran for his life. He somehow got out of the temple, but his entire body was on fire. It was still raining heavily, and that helped extinguish the fire on his body. However, his entire body was burnt. The entire village boycotted him, and even his wife and kids left him. Since that day, Rama calls out to everyone passing by that temple like a madman, "Don't go inside! Don't go inside!" If you like this story, then do subscribe to our channel and tell us in the comment section below which horror legend story you would want to hear about next.